What do you... hey, we're here to, I guess,
Yeah.
tell you that cardkingdom.com has everything you need for double masters up for order now.
Perfect.
Yeah, cardkingdom.com.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week, we're going Sultai mid-range. That's right. We're pretty much going to be splashing blue for a few things along the way. Of course, the Sky Noodle, the Growth Spirals. But yeah, the deck is a lot of what you'd expect from a mid-range deck. So it's going to be playing Tarmogoyf, but it's got Tireless Tracker in the main deck to grind out value. We've got a Kaido, and we've got a card you probably haven't seen in a hot minute, Hydroid Krasis. So we're just going to be playing good creatures, solid, fair mid-range game plan with, of course, Sky Noodle as an 80-card companion. And we're going to see how we do on the ladder as we hopefully attrition and grind out all of our opponents. This hand has interaction. Granted that it's not the best because I don't necessarily want to just fire off a trophy, but it is something. So sure, let's run it. All right, so it's mono red shenanigans over there. So I probably want to shock this in, represent that I could have counter magic. I don't. Do I want to ramp them? That's the concern. Like, I don't feel like I want to ramp this opponent at all. Oh no, do they have... Oh, a Chandra? Okay, I can live with that. That's fine. They're adding more red mana. Oh, sure, that's fine. You got it. They're looking for something, aren't they? Well, let's get rid of that now. Then we can go ahead and play Kaido at the end of their turn, or on our turn. They used a shock, so that's good for us. We minus, then we pass. Kaido phases out. We have Binding of the Old Gods to hopefully remove whatever their next play is, assuming that I don't get completely bodied by it. Kaido is not here. Out of sight, out of mind. Kaido is not here anymore. You need to stop with that. But I also got to play around in a Eugene here. Eugene is going to be a bit of a doozy, if you would. I mean, we're going straight into combat. All right. That was good for us. Okay, that was not so good for us, but there could have been worse, sure. So 3, 6. They have 6 mana. They're 2 away from Eugene. I don't want to play Ashiok into this. I think I'm just going to leave these 2 on board. This should be more than enough to draw the ire of Eugene, right? What am I going to do afterwards? I drew a lot of lands. That's not the greatest feeling, but 4-7, they're 1 mana away from Ugin. They're probably going to like hold on to their resources because I assume they're going to try to save it for when they just drop Ugin. What? Oh, I didn't even know that existed. Okay, sure, pop off. That's wild. Let's go ahead and spin through our deck. That's actually really good. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, we pass. Here comes Eugene, right? The binding has already served its purpose. Oh, well, maybe they don't have Eugene. That's wild. I mean, I still don't know what this is. Spitting Earth. When did this even come out? That's sweet. That's like Scred. Chalice of the Void on 3? What are they worried about? I mean, I guess I'll help you ramp, but like, I didn't want to do that. I'm also not sure what 3 gets. Let's just keep drawing. I need to find cards here. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. That's what we like to see. Okay. Well, that was a 3-drop, so I probably don't need to shock for this. Like, there's no reason for me to shock for this. Unless, like, maybe I draw something, but it's unlikely that I need to shock for this. They have 8 mana. They have 9 mana. They're 1 away from Eugene. Or, let's see. What does this do for me? Probably not a lot. I mean, sure. Why not? Well, that was a really good draw, surprisingly. That gets me another treasure. See, so it was worth going through all of that mana. Let's see, what could I draw from this? I'm gonna go ahead and play Liliana. I'm gonna hold on to Ashiok because if they play Ulamog, they have to have a hand, or they have to play a mountain, then play the Ulamog, so I can just play Ashiok, bounce it back, and exile it. They have 5 mana, so they can add 2 counters. That puts it at 3. They can pop my Kaido if they'd like. World's their oyster. Anger of the Gods again. Oh, Chandra. Oh, that's not good. Well, you know, what are you gonna do, I guess? Sure. Let's draw a card. Definitely gonna blow up the Chandra here. And then we're gonna play Gargaroth. Now, I really hope they don't hit an Ugin here. If they hit an Ugin here, that's gonna be like the best draw in their deck. Because it gets rid of everything. Everything. You have nothing, you're gonna pass. You have nothing, you're just gonna pass. This is okay, I can live with this. Oh, no, they're gonna move it up. Okay, well, sure. Swing in, let's draw another card. Oh, that's a haymaker for sure. This will force them to pop. 3, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do this for 8. Actually, I don't think I even have to do that, do I? Let's draw 4 cards and gain 4. Why not? All right, Ugin here wrecks me thoroughly. Ulamog is not enough. There goes my Lily. Can they beat my bodies? They cannot. Thought Sneeze, Growth Spiral. Yep, this is a gamer-ready hand. I like it. Let's take 6 damage over a few turns. Oh, thankfully. Oh, no. So it's just blue-white nonsense, huh? All right, let's get rid of Didn't Say Please. Let's draw now. Put this into play. Tapped. So, if I draw another land here, that'd be pretty nice, or else I just did nothing. Oh, perfect. Alright, so they're going to play a lot of counter magic, right? I assume that's the game plan here for them. Counter city. Alright, I'm going to exile cards from your yard, because why not? And leave the stuff in mine. I like my yard. So they have something that they can do this turn? Upsetting. I guess I just pass, right? Nothing else to do. I'm 2 lands ahead. Oh, okay, sure. Go for it. They need lands. I think that's what they're going for here. They very much so need lands. Alright, so they've got Test of Talents, Make Disappear. Test of Talents, I don't really have that many good spells, so I think I'm okay with that. Okay, sure. Wait, how does this work with a Saga? It never hits Chapter 1, I believe. Okay. I guess get in there for 2, get my stuff back, that's fine. I probably want to be mindful of like how many of these bindings I have if that Solemnity stays. Alright. If they sweep the board, that's great. 9 lives, you got it. Go for it. I mean, they have no need to... Okay, well, they're going to swift response anyways. That is hilarious. All right, cool. What do I want to do here? I don't have anything to do right now, so I guess I just pass. Teferi? Okay, sure. That's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and exile Swift Response. Let's crack up the Omen of the Sea. All right, let's see if we could bait out the counter spell here. Well, first I'm going to go ahead and play Growth Spiral. They cast Make Disappear, that's fine. I guess we just blow up Teferi. Sure. I have to be mindful that there is another Solemnity probably somewhere in this deck of theirs, so... Bottom. So they want more lands, maybe? Oh, no, they just got a bunch of counter magic. That's what happened. All right. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted right there. Boom. Give me a land that does something like that. Oh, I love it. Let's draw a card. I think this is exactly what I wanted to draw here. It's a 2-drop, so it allows me to actually go and do stuff. I mean, maybe they remove this or whatever. Sure, Swift Response, you got it. Keep going. That's all you, buddy. 9 lives, the sequel. Good news, we do have an Ugin somewhere in this deck. Of course, we have to resolve it. So they have 18 lives. That seems good. Gargarodon, also solid. Sure. This should draw some kind of board wipe from them, right? At this point now, I just need to make bodies. They didn't draw a single land, so that was definitely double sweeper or like some form of interaction. Interesting. So they didn't want to counter this. This definitely lets me know they have like some kind of board wipe. Make disappears are definitely not great anymore, considering I have like 50 lands. I guess let's lose a life, or 3 life, actually. We go to combat? Oh my god, another land. All right. They're down to 15 lives. All right. They must want their graveyard or something. Okay, sure. They have definitely shown that they like their graveyard. 4, 8. You find the villain's lair, sure. They are looking for a sweeper, but I think they have one. They're just being patient with it, which is totally fair. Like, they're not taking damage for like a million years. All right, well, they'll never take damage now. That's fine. And let's just keep eating up their yard. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. May as well just keep going, right? Since I've already got almost their whole yard eaten up here. Let's just draw another card. Okay, that seems kind of good. They don't take any damage, of course. I'm going to get this for 6. Oh, these are all really bad. And it just dies immediately. It's fine. Because it doesn't get counters. We just attack with Gargadon. Eventually, I will find an Ugin. That's just what I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay, cool. Just making sure I read that right. Let's just play Lily. Because I want to resolve Ugin more than I want to resolve Lily, right? So... And then maybe I can build up enough of a board here where I can just go ahead and get rid of everything all at once. Perfect. I mean, we're drawing a lot of cards now, right? So this is perfect. We just keep upping. Eventually, I'll hit that Ugin, and when I do, I minus for 3 and they lose the game. I'm saving the Thoughtseize for that turn. Maybe I could just blow up the Solemnity, though, and start adding up counters, but I feel like that's going to take way too long before it matters. Sure, here you go, buddy. Is that what I'm looking for? I think I'm just going to throw away this Languish. What are they holding on to over there? Like, they clearly... You know what? Let's do this. Let's blow this up. I mean, they're going to run out of cards here, right? Okay, so settle the wreckage. That's fine. Go for it. That's great. Looks like we got the W regardless, so seems good. GG's. I don't have a growth spiral, but I think that's okay. Oh, it's the wizard deck. Might be a bit too slow for this matchup, but I guess we'll find out. I might need to just blow up Symmetry Sage, because this card is absolutely cracked in this matchup. Probably one of the best things they could have. DRC, Shaman, Reckless Charge, jeez. Okay. How do I beat them? I mean, I'm gonna take 7 to the dome. They're very all in on the aggression, so I'm gonna need to gain some life back. So Hydroid Krasis will be good. Let's see how they surveil here and where it goes. They like whatever's on top. I don't, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. They liked what's on top with the surveil. I just can't let them have it. Now I've got to find a way to survive. They've got a creature, a sorcery, and an enchantment in the yard. So all they need is 1 instant speed, and this becomes a 3/1 flyer, which shouldn't be hard, right? I need like Fatal Push right now, or I'm going to probably be dead. Thoughtseize is not good. I could just dig. I think, yeah, just wait. Sure, play with fire. That was expected. Like, we knew they had some kind of instant speed spell. They have Delirium. My literal out is to find a Fatal Push. I can't let them connect. So Fatal Push, please? Anywhere? That won't do it. And neither will that. So I think we're dead. Because now they just like Wizards Lightning us like 50 times, right? Dread Horde Arcanist. Languish, please? One time? Oh, sweet Languish, please. Uh-huh. This deck is so good at spinning, like getting through itself. Like, oh my god, it has so much consistency. Oh, an 8-drop. This looks like it's game over. GG's. Let's try this. Hopefully our deck doesn't like get double scissored again. That was like disgusting. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna use my Beseiju, so I may as well just play Drowned Catacomb first. It's a Ruin Crab. All right, that's pretty bad for us. Okay. We're getting milled or rogued out. Either or, it's bad. Yup. Painful Bond. What does that even do on our opponent's deck here? So they're going to mill us another 3 comfortably. Would love to draw a single spot removal spell, but probably unlikely. I think I need the sweeper just in case. Painful Bond, Cling to Dust. I think I gotta take Painful Bond. I can't let them keep drawing. They can cling something. That's fine. They'll only get 1 use off of it. So I'm hoping this is the rest of their hand for the entire game. No way. Well, whatever. I mean, if they don't draw a counter spell, I can sweep the board, which is exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I don't think I have anything with escape, so it's kind of bad for us. All right, please tell me you didn't draw a counter spell. That's all I'm asking for, or a Thoughtseize. Yeah. That's a little unfortunate, but good news, I have a Scarab God if that resolves. I mean, I gotta Windmill Slam it, right? Like, if they have it, they have it. I can't stop them. It's not gonna get better. All right, so they've stopped milling me for a little bit. Wind Robber. Kind of annoying, but okay. Oh, they tapped out. This is the perfect opportunity to play Scarab God. So they connect. Yes, that's another card in the yard. I'm hoping they don't have Drown in the lock here, but they might. Say they just play Soaring Thought Thief, not the end of the world. I'm getting milled a little bit more. Kind of annoying, but whatever. How do I get out of this spot? I need to get rid of that card. I guess I just keep attacking. Yeah, pass. Soaring Thought Thief. I don't know how much that matters. I have 50 cards in library. I think I'm actually okay with Ruin Crab staying around for right now. Maybe I'm wrong in a turn when they decide to pop off, but... Yep, that's 3 more lands. Kind of asking for a lot from my deck here, but maybe I get to actually do what I set out to do. Like, they have to leave back a blocker, right? That means they're going to block with Crab. Sure. All my Fatal Pushes are in the graveyard. I'll never Fatal Push anything again. Got it. This is kind of good. All right, let's go. I'm going to go ahead and play the Graveyard Trespasser. And I'm going to try to exile Cling, which will then force them to use it, right? Which is good for us. And then that means they won't have any more cards to use. That's exactly what I want to see. Sure. Let's see how they resolve this. Okay. Okay. So they probably have to stay back with Merfolk Windrobber into the story. That's pretty good. They've just continuously refueled. Soaring Thought Thief, kind of annoying, but not the end. Sure. More God, I just need like a land. Please. That you need to stop milling all my lands. Let's put the trigger on the stack. That's going to get or I guess I could draw it because I haven't drawn yet, so sure. Oh my god, no way. That's right, I forgot. They still have all the annoying rogues that they would normally have. That doesn't help me at all. Perfectly played by them. Now what do I do? Into the story again. Woo! They're popping off right now. Yeah, they definitely have it. I don't know how I win from here. Sure. All right, so I'm taking 6 at the least. Oh, boy. There goes all my cards again. I have no lands to get. Oh, my God. This is so annoying. Sure. So I get in there for 4, hopefully. Assuming I won't, because they're going to block here. Sack, draw a card, right? Check. I'm going to play Vraska as a way to just get rid of one of these Lord effects. Because this way, if they swing both at me, they're not swinging at Vraska, and I kind of want them to. Alright, cool. So they don't care about Vraska, unfortunately, but... which is very concerning. This lets me know that they definitely have something that they can just instantly use next turn. Like a flash blocker of some sort. Okay, I guess they could just keep doing this too. Eventually, Drown in the Loch will be used. I just don't know when. Okay, that does it. GG's. Good game. All right, that Rogues matchup was pretty miserable. They got us pretty good there. We weren't able to do anything against them. Gonna go ahead and just Windmill Slam this Unlicensed Hearse and pass. They're blue and black, so there's a chance I get Thought Seized or something like that. I just don't want to get caught out. See what they're working with. Alright, so they are just a rogue deck. They have so much removal, it's not gonna matter. Sure. It is a rogue deck. I will not be doing anything. It looks like it's a back-to-back Rogues mirror mat or back-to-back Rogues matchup. Perfect. Enters tapped, still at the end of their turn here. Let's go ahead and exile from my yard. That's enough to get rid of the yard, thankfully. You know, I'm going to actually go ahead and fire this off now. Which will then allow me to put Yorion into hand. Pass. I have 1 in the yard. They'll cast Thought Seize. That's good. They can't just... I mean, I guess that's fine. I can rip that from their hand. Sure. That seems good. We'll give them the option. I'll get rid of that. So they're gonna use more of their mana. You'll love to see that. Make a 4/4? Okay, perfect. They'll use the removal, that's fine with me. I can live with that. That means they're not gonna make like a 3-drop or something like that. They're not gonna play their Agadim for 3. They're just gonna remove my creature with Bloodchief's Thirst. They have to. I mean, I unless they drew something else... This matchup's so miserably tough for us. Okay, they just wanted to pay the full 4. I like it. 1 card in the yard? Sure. Sure. Now we pass again. Yeah, I won't be doing anything that could get me blown out here, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. Hold up my hearse here to either exile from their yard or from ours. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it. They decide they want to mill me. They can. Oh, man, I wanted those. But I got a 4/5. I don't know if I even want to risk it, like, to lose my Unlicensed Hearse, so I may not even crew. Because if they have Fatal Push, I'm in so much trouble. Like, they are more than welcome to remove... Like, they can remove my Tarmogoyf. That's fine. Perfect. Sure, go for it. Do they have another one now? If they have another Drown in the Loch, then I'm in trouble. All right, let's see what I could find. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot, though. I'll take that. That seems good. And let's see, what do I want to do now? I could wait till their turn. I think I will. Oh, Slither Wisp. Hold the phone, hold the phone. You can have another land, though. And I got to be aware that they have a Zareth, so if they... I don't think they just play one, so I'm going to hold up Unlicensed Hearse in case they decide they want to, like, flash it in and steal something. All right, cool. So I guess that won't be a thing we have to worry about. Yeah, it needs 4 mana for that to happen. We're still good. Yup, seems solid. Let's go ahead and remove from our graveyard. Not yours. You can just keep doing that as much as you would like. Sick. All right, that's enough to lock up this game. This is probably as good as it's going to get. We have Interaction, we have Thoughtseize, we have Scavenging Ooze, so we have Graveyard Hate in best of 1. You'll love to see it. What is this? Oh, it's Gate Shenanigans? That's not good. Well, all right. Time to play Scoozivert. Then the hope is to Thought Sneeze, maybe rip something good out of their hands. Casualties. Binding of the Old Gods. These are all bad for us. Let's just get in. Let's see what they're working with now. Binding Cosmos Elixir, that's fine. I think I gotta get rid of this Casualties of War. Yeah, because I can blow up the Cosmos Elixir. I'm gonna let them use that Binding of the Old Gods. Pick off my stuff here. I mean, there's no way they're gonna... Oh my god, they're gonna just let me have it. I like it. Beginning of your end step. That's pretty good. I need to do something. This is the only problem I've got. I'm not actually doing anything. Ritual of Soot. Yeah, that's not good for us, so sure. Here we go. They'll get a land. Let's eat 2 cards from their yard. What don't we want them to get back? I don't want to actually exile the Aetherflux Reservoir because I do worry that they'll be able to just get it back with like Karn or something like that. So I'm going to leave it in the yard. They can seek a non-land card. That's obviously terrifying. Even Odd. I think I'm going to go ahead and play Graveyard Trespasser. Again, I do not like exiling their artifacts, fully knowing what they could do with it. So they're going to double board wipe here. Good for us. They really didn't want us to have a Scavenging Ooze. I can live with that. That must mean they have like Ulamog. They need their land. 6, 7, 8. They're 2 lands away. But I mean, Binding should just get them closer to that. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to play into a... maybe I... You know what? Let's see if they have it. I'm going to feel real silly if they do, but I don't think they have another Extinction event, right? That'd be super sad. No way. They did. So good. So good. I need a land. All right, they don't have a Fatal Push on top of that, right? There's no way. Cool. 3, 6, 9. So if they find a land, they can Ulamog me. They didn't even, like, their hand didn't even stop at all, so I assume they didn't have any, 3, 6, 9. Oh, come on. Casualties of War. Yeah, that's so good. That sets me back a land. Or they could just not kill it and try to kill one of my other lands. That'd be amazing. But I feel like that's unlikely. Yup. Oh, that's such a feel bad. No way. 3, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. I need one more land I could play an Ugin. No. What are they looking at their graveyard for? No way. Oh, okay, sure. I guess. Please don't draw it, though. God, they've hit the one thing that mattered. Because, like, if it were something... I guess they had a lot of removal spells. So I guess it's not unlikely. Oh, God, we're about to hit that half of our deck. Oh, this is really bad. Sure, I have nothing to do. Okay, game's trolling. Come on, game, please. You know, I guess I have to take this because what else am I going to do, right? There's not much else I can do. All right, let's see if I can get them. The game plan is for them to want to use... Oh, nuts. Okay. The Boseiju there was really big. Let me think. If I just gotta find an Ugin, right? Sure, my graveyard's gone. Not too worried about that. I mean, unless I find my Tarmogoyf, then I'll feel real bad about it. Oh, look at that old lander, baby. You love to see it. You don't, but like, whatever. That's what I'm looking for. So I can do this for 6. I don't know if I want to play the Zagoth Triumph, because I want to see if I can cycle it to find something better. Meatball Massacre. They got us. Luckily, it's been nerfed on Arena, so sure. Cool. We're going to go ahead and play Gargaroth, and then I'm going to bounce it back to my hand. That's also pretty good. Oh my god, yes, we got there. It's a Scooz early. I think I'm going to run it. Seems decent. This way, I'm going to play Watergrave first, because if I find, like, maybe Thoughtseize, I don't have to, like, shock anything in. Oh, Lord have mercy. My body's about to hurt a lot, isn't it? Yep, there it is. That's my body. Okay. Spank me a little bit. All right, perfect. Well, I'm going to play one of these. Really hope the opponent here doesn't do too much Magic the Gathering on their end. This delays a turn 2 play, giving me the option to go ahead and get something on turn, like maybe putting Yorion into play, cycling Zagoth Triumph. Stomped out and sad. So we're getting Chain Whirlered next turn, and I drew a land. You love Magic the Gathering sometimes. It just does what you want it to do sometimes. I should have played a Shock land, but I feel like I need the ability to use Cycle Zagoth Triumph here. I'm doing way too little right now. Yeah, sure. Huh. Do I just Windmill Slam Kalitas? I think I have to. Because if I don't... Or, I mean, I have to play Bindings, because if I don't... I get caught off with a bunch of nonsense by the opponent, right? Like they could take me to Cleveland. I don't want to go to Cleveland. I need Fatal Push. Like a 1-mana removal spell right now would definitely swing the game in my favor, because I would net another body. Oh, this is pain. Sure. They have an Embercleave. That's the most obvious Embercleave man I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to 6 here. Oh, that's scary. Okay. Burning Tree Emissary. You got it. That's a heartbreaker for sure. So I go to 2. I don't get a body for this. Oh my god, what a lifesaver. Like, actually just a lifesaver. I just need them to not burn me out. Toblerone is a problem, but we can remove Toblerone. I can't let them have Toblerone, because if they find a shock or something like that, a stomp, I lose. So I gotta get rid of everything now. They'll get a land, unfortunately, but whatever. If I untap with Kalitas here, I am in a... and I get to attack, I'm in a pretty good spot. Perfect, I guess? Sack a zombie? I get rid of it, so do they have a shock here? I gain 5 from that, which I thoroughly love, by the way. And now let's go ahead and exile... I don't know, maybe they have some weird way to bring that back. I doubt it, but I don't want to deal with that. I think we have it here. I would find it amazing if we lost from here, because we're about to outgain all the damage they're able to do by, like, so much. Whew, that was close. That was a close one so far. Like, we almost died there. We drew the Languish at the perfect time, so as I said before, better lucky than good every step of the way. What is this last card? Perfect. I don't think I need to actually leave that back to block. It's gained 2 more life. And then the 5. That's not even count. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Oh, I realized I think I had lethal. I did. I had lethal. Oops. I could have animated the zombie. Very awkward. I had it the whole time. That's hilarious. Delay, just more content. That's what it is. Yeah. Just more content. Yeah, this about locks it up. I mean, we had it. I just wanted to be generous, you know? I could have animated the Hall and swung with everything plus Hall. That was what was gonna win me the game. GG's. I haven't the slightest clue why the sideboard is showing two Yorions. I just realized that now, but we are only playing one as the companion. No hidden tech as a second one in the sideboard. But I will say, though, the deck was able to grind, but it feels a little bit fair, oddly enough. I mean, I feel like the blue was a lot of fun. It gave us a little bit more like card draw, a little bit like, Kaido, and to like give us some more card selection. And Growth Spiral, still a very good card. And then, of course, our top end with like, Scarab God and things like that is nice. So, but it's primarily Golgari, actually, splashing the blue. Maybe we need a little bit more, take advantage a little bit more of the blue, or maybe it's okay the way it is. I don't know. What do you think? Right now, I do think it needs a little bit more, in a best of one meta, we need a little bit more interaction when it comes to instant speed because of the wizard decks, maybe a third language to go ahead and go wide decks, get rid of those. But yeah, it's a little too dirtily and a little too clunky. So it needs a little bit of help in that department, but for the most part, it was fun to try Sultai. Let me know if you've got any Sultai mid-range decks. Is it 60 cards? Is it 80 cards? Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you at the next one. Have a good one. Peace.